Assalamu alaikum and good day everyone. We want to just show you some of our update of our winter peas. These are them right here. They're getting fairly big, and if you all don't remember, if I'm not mistaken, I showed you all that I did these first in the napkin, and you see this over this is bird tape, and we didn't want the birds, we have a lot of birds around here, to eat the seeds. So now that they're growing, once they get bigger, we're gonna add some string on the top, and they'll actually climb on this bird net, the peas. But they're doing pretty well, even amongst these I wouldn't say winter, spring storms that's going on in the south right now. We're in zone 7A, and it's been really stormy and wet, so we haven't really been out here a lot, but enough so to plant some of our seedlings from in the house. So these are our winter peas. They're looking pretty good, alhamdulillah. And let me take you over to our bed of carrots that are doing really well, alhamdulillah, getting fairly big. These are planted by seeds just a few, I would say maybe a month or two ago, and they're already getting pretty bushy on top. These are some of our broccoli and cauliflower. Yes, broccoli and cauliflower. So now these ones are here. I see that they're flowering. I don't know why. I guess it's a lot of water, but we still eat the flowers, and plus we eat the little parts right here. So we'll take the tops off and it'll continue to grow, inshallah. But this is so far how our bed looks, with the broccoli and cauliflower and some carrots. So as we explore through our garden, some more of our garden, we have a lot of our herbs coming back, which is right here. This is lemon balm. And then we also have an entire bed of straight herbs. Spearmint. I'll take you on to the other side, so just follow me. Alright, so we did this right here. This is cattle wire, and what we did is we planted, and this is only a year or 2 years old, and as you can see, the roses were just planted by little rose sticks, and we rooted them and we put them around cattle pen little wires, and made this little walkway to our garden. So we'll see how it blooms later on in the springtime. So let's follow me to our herbs area. This is really muddy from after the storm, but these are herbs. I have to go around. Oh, and some of our fruit trees. So this is a plum tree right here. This is our plum tree. This is only 2 years old. And again, this was planted by just a stick that we rooted. And after 2 years, it's like this. And so hopefully this year we'll get some fruit. Some of our edible roses. This right here is a plum as well. This is another rose bush. And this is some of our onions, green onions. It's really muddy out here, guys. It's been a lot of rain. But this is our bed. We have to do a lot of weeding, but we don't really worry about that right now. As of right now, this is our garlic. And there's tons of more garlic I'll show you later on in the video. So as you can see here, this is our spearmint and mint going all throughout here. It covered the whole ground, so we made this area for the herbs anyway. And this is some of our thyme. It's literally bushed out so much, but it's all kinds of herbs in here. We come out and get our seasonings and our teas and dry them out. Quite often I don't buy any teas from the store. Mostly this is our spearmint and mint and lemon balm from here. This is our cherry tree. And as you can see, the cherry blossoms are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love spring. Love when the leaves come out and hopefully we'll get some fruit this year. This is our cherry tree, not black cherry, but it's, red cherry tree. But it is blooming these beautiful, beautiful flowers. I can see they're kind of dying off because we had a lot of wet weather. But over here, this is our enclosed raised bed. Over here we have our lettuce and stuff growing in there. But right here, this tree is fairly one of our amazing trees right here, which we planted 2.5 years ago. This is our apricot and peach tree. So now what I did with this tree right here, it originally was a peach tree, but I sliced the root a part of a apricot tree, and it grew together. And so now we have this amazing, alhamdulillah, tree, and it's incredibly huge. Incredibly huge. It had flowers on it just a couple of days ago, but with all the rain, those flowers are gone now, and now we have the leaves. It has to be at least 40 feet. All right, so now what we have here is our Honeycrisp. These are 1.5 years, and these trees, I'm telling you, in zone 7A, they do pretty well in this zone. So this is a Honeycrisp apple, and they're fairly huge now, getting really big. But we'll see if they give us some apples this year, inshallah. All right, so now here we have our grapevine. This is green grapes. They're getting fairly large as well. We're gonna have to tie them up because it's kind of like spreading and growing everywhere. The rain just made everything grow. The trampoline in the background on the kids. But as you can see, it's fairly big. And it's in a pot. If you all remember, if you look in some of our shorts and videos before, we had this during the winter time, the banana tree kind of, went into hibernation, or what you call dormancy. So now they just started springing up again, and these are the banana trees. I'm telling you, I'll keep y'all updated on this, but these banana trees grow so rapid. And so I originally only had one banana tree in here, so as you can see, it's sprouting up about 2 or 3 more small ones on the side of it. This was the main tree last year, but now it's sprouting up more, and within a few weeks, I'm telling you, I'll update you all, inshallah. This is going to be huge, inshallah, so stay tuned for that. Some of our chickens, these chickens of ours are about 10 years old. Call them Big John is the rooster. Big Bertha is the white chicken right here. And Henrietta. So this is our second herb garden. As you can see, we do a lot of herbs because not only do we do for our own families, we have a family of, I would say, about 14 people, children, and a lot of people to keep healthy this year, inshallah. But this is the blueberry bush. It of course looks like a tree. It's very, very tall, and it's getting its flowers. Trying to zoom in and trying to focus on that. This is where the blueberries are coming already. Got more lemon balm, mint, and other herbs, sage, and all those different herbs covering this whole floor. Here we got some cilantro, and we got some mint, and we got some more. And my cat right there being crazy. Baby boots. And we got my son planted some buttercup flowers. So they're coming up pretty good. Hey, Boots. And then we have some seeds that one of my children just threw in here. Well, but this was the sage bed right here with some strawberries in it. And the possibly has some cabbage. But as you can see, they threw watermelon seeds in here last year. And so that's why it's more. I'm going to transplant them into the garden once it gets warmer. My daughter planted some squash. And this was only last week, and you see how big they are, alhamdulillah. So we'll be planting that in the garden soon as well. All right, just last but not least, we have a lot more to show you, but this is our date seeds we planted in Ramadan, which was last month, and it ended beginning of April. And so this is how the dates look so far. This one is the medium one, and this one is the biggest one that we've planted. You can see it's in this pot right here, and it goes up to there. And this one is just sprouting out. This is right here. This is a dragon fruit we did by seed, and that was about a year and a half ago. And some morning glory. And we got an orange tree right here we did as well by seed. So this is a seed area we did, and we're rooting another one of our, this is a, with cinnamon in the water, this is a pear tree. All right, these are some of our coneflowers on the ends right here we did by seed. And the tomatoes are coming up. Each of them, some of them are higher than others. This is Roma tomato, and this is the black cherry tomato right here. A lot of them are coming up right here in the greenhouse in our house. And we did this about 2 weeks ago. And they're already coming up pretty well. Then we planted some watermelons. Some Alibaba watermelon. And then some more tomatoes. We just planted these about just today. So we'll see in a few days if they come up, inshallah. And we did use the double cup method. Well, we thank you all for watching our video. Please subscribe and please share, because we have a lot more to share throughout our spring and summer gardening, all the way to harvest, inshallah. And we'll show you all how we garden organically, 100% organically, from seed to finish. So stay tuned for all of our updates.